I want to give a shout out to my brothers that have been inspiring me and been my friends for a long time. One of my best friends in the whole world, Busta Rhymes in the house. You know what I'm saying? He's been my friend for a long time, ever since I was like 12 years old. He's my best friend.
Now, there's been a lot of talk about Busta Rhymes over the years. We've all heard the stories and the rumors about how he's always claimed that he and Diddy were never really that close. Busta's been pretty vocal about how he never attended Diddy's infamous parties and how he kept his distance from Diddy's circles, even though we all know Diddy is someone who throws some of the most exclusive and wild parties in the industry. Well, it turns out Busta might have been caught in a bold-faced lie. New footage recently surfaced, and it shows that not only was Busta present at Diddy's parties, but it also reveals that he had a great time while he was there. So, much for those claims that he was never part of Diddy's world. There have been rumors swirling for quite some time now that Busta Rhymes might be one of those celebrities who allegedly prefers to keep his relationships on the down low. If you catch my drift, some have suggested that Busta might have been one of the people in the industry who has been involved in questionable and predatory behavior toward younger rappers. We're talking about those who are just trying to make a name for themselves in the industry, some of whom look up to their older counterparts for advice and mentorship. But it seems Busta may have been taking advantage of that trust, if some reports are to be believed. This situation is about to get messier than anyone anticipated, and it's important we break this down piece by piece. The first person to bring this issue to light was none other than Orlando Brown, who has been very vocal in his accusations regarding the darker side of the industry. He was one of the first to suggest that Busta Rhymes might not have been as innocent as he claimed, hinting that the rapper had crossed some serious lines in the past.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams. What's his name?
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's that nigga name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
What the fuck? Why you not naming no hoes?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sick his baddest friends on me.
Who's your dad?
Lucifer.
Orlando made it clear that Busta wasn't the only person involved in what he described as inappropriate relationships, and Busta was at the top of that list. In fact, Orlando took to social media, boldly naming the people he claimed were responsible for his painful experiences in the industry, and Busta's name was right at the top of the list.
There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. And people done lost their families, bro. People done lost their kids, shit. A lot of stuff done happened.
Mainly because it's more dangerous for rappers nowadays.
This is a touchy subject. I'll give you this. You can willingly turn woman and have a bag, or you can do what I'm doing. You can willingly turn trans, or you can get in trouble and go to jail and get fucked up, and they do it to you forcefully because you fucked up and you didn't know what to do with your blessing. So, out of those two ways, me sitting here in one piece is not easy.
One of the most chilling things Orlando said in his interview was that the industry often forced young people into situations where they felt they had no choice but to comply with powerful figures. He spoke about how difficult it was to get out of these situations and how many young people ended up losing their families, friends, and even their sense of self. This isn't just about drugs or parties. This is about exploitation on a level that many people never see coming. Orlando explained that the industry is set up in such a way that people are often faced with choices that aren't real choices at all, and they're pressured into doing things that go against their morals and their values.
to the whole planet. God is the greatest. Real talk. And you know, I mean, if there's anything that somebody can say better than that, I'm all ears. But with that being said, continuous blessings to the whole entire universe.
Like that wasn't enough. Diddy also gave him a very personal shout out, referring to him as one of his closest friends in the whole world.
I want to give a shout out to my brothers that have been inspiring me. They've been my friends for a long time, one of my best friends in the whole world. Busta Rhymes in the house. You know what I'm saying? He's been my friend for a long time, ever since I was like 12 years old. He's my best friend.
When Diddy's exposure first happened, Busta Rhymes was one of the first people to defend him. He was quick to say that everyone should just mind their business until the truth about Diddy's actions was fully known. While it's admirable, to some degree, that Busta wanted to give his friend the benefit of the doubt, it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, especially after Cassie's lawsuit came to light. In her lawsuit, she detailed some truly horrifying things that Diddy allegedly did to her during their relationship, so for Busta to immediately jump to Diddy's defense seemed a bit suspicious to many. The situation escalated when more and more celebrities started being linked to Diddy's alleged misdeeds, and that's when Busta began distancing himself. He started claiming that he never attended any of Diddy's parties and that he had no part in any of the shenanigans that were going on. Well, that all changed when newly leaked footage surfaced showing Busta having a blast at one of Diddy's infamous New Year's Day parties. Not only that, but Diddy also gave Busta a personal shout-out, referring to him as one of his best friends and longtime companions. When you put all this together, the dots begin to connect, and you start to understand why Busta was so quick to defend Diddy. It's possible that Busta was involved in the same kinds of behaviors that Diddy was accused of, allegedly, and that's why he felt the need to protect his friend. It's wild to think that Busta Rhymes, of all people, might be involved in these kinds of actions, especially considering how homophobic he's been in the past. Remember that time he went off on a fast food worker, calling them homophobic slurs, just because they didn't prioritize him when he walked in. The whole situation was pretty ugly, but now, in light of these new allegations, things are looking even more suspicious. Fast forward a little bit, and Big Homie CC, Busta's former bodyguard, has dropped a bombshell of his own. Big Homie recently sat down for an interview where he revealed that Busta Rhymes has had a long history of questionable behavior, especially when it comes to young men. According to Big Homie, this wasn't some random gossip. It's been known within the industry for years. He claims that whenever Busta was booked for an event, the promoters would go out of their way to make sure everything was arranged to his liking, especially when it came to his VIP section. Big Homie says that the VIP areas were allegedly filled with attractive young men, all handpicked to keep Busta entertained throughout the night. But Big Homie didn't stop there. He also got into the specifics of a particular night involving actor and model Don Benjamin. Big Homie described how Busta's entire energy changed the moment he saw a gay man at the club. He claimed that Busta became laser-focused on the man, pulling him into his section and isolating him from everyone else. According to Big Homie, it wasn't just a casual encounter, it was clear that Busta was pursuing something far beyond small talk. The accusations didn't stop there, though. Big Homie went on to suggest that Busta had a long track record of aggressive behavior toward women as well, but for some reason, that was always swept under the rug. Big Homie claims that Busta has been known to lash out at women for even the slightest things, like a woman touching him or getting too close. He pointed out that these kinds of incidents were always brushed aside, even though Busta's behavior was clearly out of line. It seems like the rumors about Busta have been resurfacing for years now, and with every new piece of information, the story gets messier. In 2021, paparazzi reportedly caught Busta leaving a gay pride event with a trans woman, which only fueled the already rampant rumors about his sexuality and private life. While some may have written these stories off as mere speculation, the constant barrage of accusations and leaked footage can't be ignored for much longer. At the heart of this entire situation lies a much darker issue: the allegations of boundary crossing, behavior and exploitation of vulnerable individuals. Busta's quick defense of Diddy and the leaked footage of him partying with Diddy at one of his infamous parties raise a lot of uncomfortable questions. Could Busta have been involved in similar behavior? The rumors and accusations are hard, to ignore, especially when you consider his history of anger issues and unpredictable outbursts. This situation is far from over, and with each new revelation, things only get messier. The big question on everyone's mind is, what exactly is going on behind closed doors? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear. The entertainment industry is full of secrets, and the truth is only beginning to surface. We need to hear your thoughts on this whole situation. Drop your comments below and let us know what you think. Don't forget to check out our next video for more updates on this story.